Kairo begins his life alone in this restless land.
Every step is measured with instinct. Scent becomes his first language of survival. He crosses the lands formed by competition. Stealth defines the hunter before the chase even begins.
He studies their rhythm, waiting for one mistake.
Patience sharpens the edge of every predator.
The wild is never silent. Threats echo every
Beedel becomes the spear of the lone hunter.
Every heartbeat pushes him closer to his goal. Prey here are sculpted by escape. His focus narrows to a single target.
Even perfect timing can slip through a hunter's grasp.
Failure is a common thing of hunting. Opportunities fade and return like shifting. Hyenas roam boldly, owning chaos where
he senses their presence long before he sees them.
they challenge anything that breathes, even a leopard alone. Retreat becomes survival when the odds tilt against a lone hunter. Disappearing is an art, only the experience. Another hunter steps quietly through these lands.
Shani survives with precision and grace.
Vigilance has carried Shani through every unforgiving season.
Kairo senses a presence both unfamiliar and strangely kindred.
Two solitary worlds intersect.
Her patterns tell stories of lineage and survival.
Kairo approaches with cautious curiosity, shaped by instinct.
Shani measures every risk through silence and observation. Trust begins with distance.
She reads his intentions through instinct, not distance.
Two solitary paths begin moving in quiet alignment. She disappears with the grace of wind through dry leaves. But her presence lingers stronger than he fading tracks.
Curiosity pulls him farther than his instincts normally allow. Shani moves where attention is weakest, always unseen, always. A shift forms between hunter and wanderer, something delicate, something new. A quiet bond begins in a land ruled by survival. For the first time, Kairo rests beside another. Connection grows not through sound, but through shared stillness.
Their future begins to take shape in the fading light.
Solitude fades, replaced by fragile unity.
Together, they begin claiming new ground under the open sky.
Small moments weave the threads of a stronger bond.
Trust deepens through silence, more than motion.
Some bonds form quietly, yet they shape the future of a lineage. Trust moves beside them like a silent companion across the savannah.
Affection grows even in the harshest corners of the wild.
Their bond strengthens as the day sinks into amber dusk. Two lives merge into one shared destiny. Night falls gently upon a future family waiting to be born. This is the beginning of a legacy, carved in the heart of the wild.
A lone hunter moves like a whisper, sharpened by purpose. Distance is nothing to a predator shaped by patience. Every scar is a memory and a warning.
Focus becomes the anchor of the hunt. Prey thrives only in moments, when danger is forgotten. Silence is the first strike of a patient hunter.
Strength hides beneath every measured breath.
Stealth is the pulse guiding the movements of this spotted hunter. Speed becomes the living spear of this solitary predator. The savannah erupts when the hidden threat reveals itself. Each heartbeat drives the hunter closer to its target.
Instinct draws the perfect path through chaos. A single misstep rewrites the end of a chase.
Momentum becomes the hunter's final argument. But fate does not always bend to the fastest.
Even failed hunts carve deeper wisdom into a seasoned predator. Survival favors those who rise after each attempt. Scavengers follow the echoes of the hunt. Rivals measure one another without a single sound. Territory is a conversation written in posture.
Even the bold step aside when instinct calls for caution. A lone hunter wastes no time on needless battles. New scents pull the traveler toward unseen futures.
Another shadow crosses the savannah, one that walks the same path of silence.
Awareness becomes her shield.
Two destinies drift closer with every quiet step.
A familiar energy stirs within the solitary hunter.
Caution guides her every movement. And finally, the paths of two predators converge. Introductions in the wild are written in silence, not words.
Night reveals the truth between two wandering shadows. The solitary hunter now finds himself drawn towards something unfamiliar. Instinct demands caution, yet curiosity pulls them nearer. Trust grows in the smallest gestures. Something shifts within the scarred traveler, an invitation he cannot ignore. Her acceptance softens the silence of the savannah. Two solitary paths begin to merge into one. Partnership in the wild begins not with dominance, but with alignment. The savannah welcomes a new alliance forged in quiet purpose. Even old wounds find peace in newfound companionship.
Bonded predators rest only when unity feels secure.
Care becomes the language of survival between true partners. A new day brings purpose to the joined hunter pair. Two hunters move as one, doubling the strength of their silent pursuit. Coordination becomes their deadliest weapon. Precision defines every heartbeat. A well-timed sprint can reshape the fate of the hunt. Prey dances between survival and surrender. Dual pressure seals every escape route. Impact arrives like a storm, contained within muscle and instinct. Victory feeds more than hunger. It strengthens the bond. Even in triumph, vigilance remains the shield of the wild. But success draws shadows eager to steal the reward. Defenders of a kill do not yield easily.
The protector shows strength without a single unnecessary move.
Few challengers endure when confronted by united predators. Together they thrive, stronger than solitude ever allowed. Connection deepens in moments of quiet gratitude. The night becomes their shelter, their bond its heartbeat. And so begins the rise of a new family, written in the rosettes of two destined hunters.